Welcome back to my Northern Sámi study blog. So you might have seen the previous episodes, which are here in the playlist Learning Northern Sámi. And I haven't updated in a while, and I'm actually starting all over. Um, so in the previous episodes, I used the book that we had on our Northern Sámi course as a base. But yeah, now I'm starting from the beginning, and we are actually using now the fill in the blanks notebook for Northern Sámi. You can find all our products here in the Arctic Polyglot store. So let me check where it is. Northern Sámi. So all these books that you see here, they are exactly the same inside, only the cover is different. Here you can see Northern Sámi. This is the structure. The left page always has the vocabulary lists, and the right page is empty. And I'm going to share my own notes, and I actually use this one. So this is the first notebook that I published 2019, and inside it's the same, but only now I've got custom covers for different languages, including at least 6 or 7 of the Sami languages. So you can see here it's like this. This is the first chapter, greetings. Today we are going through the alphabet. So before this chapter, greetings, I have a completely empty spread where I've written the alphabet, like you can see here. It's actually 2 empty pages. Uh, in my own notebook, I just needed 1 page for the alphabet. The other, which you cannot see, it has I've drawn the map of the areas where Northern Slav is spoken in northern Finland, Sweden, Norway, and Russia. But anyways, I am a Finnish speaker, so that's my native language. I'm not a native, so I'm just sharing what I know. And there might be, of course, mistakes. And if you're a native speaker or more advanced, you can always correct me. And yeah, let's start actually with some basic information. So here is the structure. I'm trying to also include some things about the Sami culture in every chapter. I don't know that much. I've had 3 courses here in Finland, online classes in Northern Sami, but I will share what I know, and you can add in the comments and anything that you know. And I got the idea for the structure from my own Finnish walkthrough course, where I go all the different chapters of my books, giving the full explanations about the vocabulary, grammar, and also the culture. But in this case, I'm not a Sami person, so I cannot comment that much about that aspect. But at least I'm going to share everything I know. So today, first, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Sami, Sapmi, the area where the language is spoken, and then we will go through the alphabet, a really short grammar overview, and then some learning materials that I use usually when I fill in the blanks from these notebooks. So let's start from basic information about Sapmi. So Sapmi is actually the region. It's like Sami land, Sami, the area where Sami languages are spoken. Here you can see Northern Europe, Northern Finland, Sweden, Norway, and Russia. You can see here the line goes here. So inside this area, this is the traditional area where the Samis have lived. And in this picture, you can see the dots or the circles, which highlight the areas where there are a lot of Samis living. So you can see outside. This is Sápmi, but outside of that line, like I live here in Rovaniemi, Rovaniemi. So you can see here and in Oulu and in Helsinki in Finland, we have significant Sami communities, and also Sweden here you can see Stockholm, Uppsala, Umeå, Piteå, Luleå, in Norway, Oslo. Otherwise, it's mostly inside the Sápmi, the Sameland. I don't know what was the name for this area in English. Sámi homeland. Okay. And let's see. There are, yeah, the area is around 400,000 square kilometers. And the population is, okay, the population in this area is 2 million, but a small percentage, you can see here, only 2.5 to 5% of the total population of Sápmi are Sami people, because most of them are, like you can see here, Russians, Norwegians, Swedes, Finns. And yeah, it's mostly north of the Arctic Circle, subarctic tundra. The vegetation, like the climate is subarctic or tundra. And in this map, you can see the areas of the Samic languages. So here is Southern Sami. This is, I think, Ume Sami, Pite Sami, Lule Sami. I think I didn't mix the order. It's something like this. They don't have the numbers here, but so number 5, this is Northern Sami, the biggest language. Skald Sami, or no, this is actually Inari Sami, and this is Skald Sami, and here Ter and Kildin Sami. Okay, here they have the numbers. So number 9, Ter Sami, number 8, Kildin Sami. Let's see how many people live, no, speak these different varieties of Sami. So Northern Sami is the biggest one. Here it says native speakers 30,000. I've seen a lot of different numbers. So here in Wikipedia it says Inari Sami has 300 speakers, Skald Sami hit 320, Kildin Sami 600, Ter Sami only 2, and these are Eastern Sami languages. And Akkala Sami, Kemi Sami, and Kainuu Sami have already gone extinct. And the Western Sami languages are Lule Sami, which has around 1,000 to 2,000 speakers, Pite Sami, only 20, Northern Sami, 26,000, then Southern Sami, 600, and Ume Sami, 20. Here again, a different map. Yeah. Okay, and then the Northern Sámi alphabet. So I have here in Tumblr my own, like, is it called a blog or yeah, blog? And it's called Language Learning Notes because I was thinking to add all the notes of every language I learn. And Northern Sami is the first one. I want to like complete the Northern Sami notes first. Well, that will take a bit time because I have here 68 different topics. You can see here the picture of my notes. And then I also have here in text. It's easier because sometimes my handwriting is not the best. Okay, let's go through the Northern Sami alphabet. So A is like A. I will tell how it's pronounced. So nothing special here. And then there is this one, which is called, I think it's the Rihku A. At least my teacher called it Rihku A. It has a small, I don't know what this is called. And it can be or a. So long or short a and long or short a. So like cat, bat, family. So a sound, but sometimes it can be also a. B is official. So officially the IPA is B, but it actually sounds like p, p. I think it's not aspirated. It's just p, p. C is ts, ts. So like in the words what's, let's, cats, ts. So the ts. And then C with a hat. This is like ch. So C was ts and this is ch. Like chair, cheap, cheese, ch. D officially the IPA is d, but it sounds like t, t, t. And then it's the IPA is correct. It's said like this. So like in words, uh, like then, that, the, the, the. E, f, yeah, those are normal. G is g. Yeah, the official pronunciation is g, but it sounds like k, 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 unaspirated. K. H is h, I is e, J is y. Like in Finnish, in the Finnish orthography, J is y, like you, yeah, yes, the Y here. K, K is normal. L, M, N, nothing special here with these. Okay, this one is a weird looking N with a small hook. And it's similar to the phoneme here. Bring, young, long, morning, ng. So ng, ng. O, P, these are normal. R, like R, R, R. the regular R in Finnish and Spanish, r. So that might be hard for English speakers. S, sh, S with the hat, sh, like sure, should, shot, shake, sh. T, T is usually, okay, I have here some notes afterwards. Let's go through them in a while. Th, this is th, like thirsty, thought, method, cloth, th. So this was a the, and this is the. U, v, so U and v, U and v. Z is like in the word reads, 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 z, z. So z, not like z, but z. And this is j, job, just, jack, change, j, z and j. So like I said, I'm a native Finnish speaker. So here are some letters that might be tricky for Finnish speakers. Like the rihku a, which can be a, or a, depending on the dialect. B sounds like a Finnish P, pe, and sometimes even a bit aspirated like the English P, P. Finnish pe, p, and h, p, and h. So yeah, that's how I've perceived it. C, yeah, in Finnish we would probably write this phoneme as ts. Ch, this phoneme doesn't exist in Finnish words, except words like tsemppiä, which some people say like tsemppiä and some say tsemppiä. Tsemppiä would be this C and tsemppiä the other C. So I think that's a good rule for Finns. D, like Finnish T, the doesn't exist in Finnish, which might be hard because sometimes the and the are difficult for Finns. G sounds more like Finnish K. Finnish ang and, well, Finns know what I mean. Sh, rare in Finnish words. Suhu essa. Sh is also difficult for Finns. Sometimes, like in the word Finnish, some people just say Finnish. Finnish. I don't know what's so hard saying sh. Or sushi. Uh, some people say sushi, like that means a wall. Sushi or sushi. I don't know how it's quite it's a quite frequent error that it's hard to say like first S and then sh. So it's either sushi or sushi. The doesn't exist in Finnish, and Z different than Finnish Z, like Zumba. It's Z, and J doesn't exist in Finnish. And here some notes for native English speakers. E always like A, like in elf or exit. A, always. And I is always E, like igloo or insect, not like in iron or ivory. So always E. And like I mentioned, J is Y, like in U, not J. R, rolled R. This is probably the hardest one for English speakers, except if you're from some areas where the R's are rolled. I'm not sure, is it in Scotland where they, anyways, in general, it probably is a bit different. Then aspiration, especially with KPT. In Finnish, KPT are never aspirated. Nothing is ever aspirated if there is if you don't write the letter H. So uh, that's one common thing that many English speakers have when they pronounce Finnish with too much aspiration. And I've noticed that in Northern Sámi there's much more aspiration than in Finnish. But like I said here, it's still a bit random to me when I've listened my teacher speaking and all the recordings that we've listened. Sometimes there is aspiration before a letter and sometimes after it. Dialectical differences. So there are, in my understanding, two main dialects. Let me find the Northern Sami Wikipedia page. I think okay, dialects. Well, my teacher said there are like two main dialects, like Western and Eastern. But here you can see they are divided into quite many groups. Finnmark dialects are include Western Finnmark and Eastern Finnmark. I think my teacher spoke the Western Finnmark dialect because she was in Kautokeino. Torne dialects, yeah, there are quite many, but most of my teachers spoke about two main dialects. Maybe it's like these two. And how to organize your notes uh, with our notebook. So we have, like I said, 68 different topics, and we will go through all the different chapters. So you will learn at least 2,500 by filling in the blanks on the left pages. But after some additional phrases that I include in these notes, I think in the end we will know between 4,000 or 5,000 words. But of course, you don't need to get my notebooks. You can use an empty journal and just write the things we are going through here. But anyways, if you want to make it easier, then we have the links here in Tumblr, and I will include also below this video. So that was the Tumblr post, and now I'll comment a few things more, like the grammar. Just a few things. No, there are like things that we don't need to think in the beginning, like consonant gradation, or I don't even understand it completely yet in this stage of my studies, or post-stressed vowel alternations. So this is one of the most important things. I think nouns have 7 different cases: nominative, accusative, genitive, illative, locative, comitative, and essive, which is much less than in Finnish because we have 15, or was it 14? I think 15. But yeah, here you can see it, and I'm going to comment in each chapter the if I have a phrase, I will try to find the the case of every single word in the phrase and think why it's like that. And okay, here are some examples how they are declinated in different cases. Possessive suffixes, actually I think this might be an old thing that they don't use that much because my teacher never spoke about this. And I remember someone asked about this and she said, no, we don't have it. But maybe like here we can see it exists, but maybe it's not in use. So we'll just skip that. And one important thing is that there are three persons. Is it person like singular, dual, and plural? So instead of two, there are three because it has the dual, which is two people. And plural is if there are more than two people. Like here you can see the personal pronouns and how they are declinated in every single case. Yeah, it's a bit scary now because there are so many, like all all the nine, all the nine different personal pronouns in 7 different cases. So I, you, he, and she. He and she is the same, so it's gender neutral, like in Finnish and probably in all the Uralic languages. I don't know if there are Uralic languages that have gender, like in he and she and in nouns, in the same way as like Russian or German. We two, you two, they two, and we all, you all, they all, meaning more than two. Demonstratives. This is something special because they have like it, this, like near the speaker, that near the listener, and that not near either, and that like yonder or very far. So there are much more levels than in English or even Finnish. And the verbs have indicative, which is like the basic form, imperative, commands, optative, conditional. Conditional is for hypothetical statements, and potential. Present and past tenses, so there's no future tense. But yeah, these are just some details we don't need to go through now. Just now you have the rough overview about the Sami grammar. And if you want, okay, I think this should be mentioned. It has the negative verb, and the negative verb has to be conjugated, just like in Finnish. You have to pay attention to this. And now I'll share the different materials that I use myself when learning. So usually if I have some if I'm writing notes in my notebook, I try to find maybe some um, news articles. So let's try from here. No, actually, I usually might just Google a word in Northern Sámi and then click the link for an article in NRK, Norway's news page, or Finland's Yle. And here, then I just copy paste to Neurotölga, which is like Google Translate for Uralic languages and a few Baltic languages. And then I just, yeah, go through the content with the translator. But now, a few days ago, Google Translate added Northern Sámi. So it's here, Sámi, no. So these are really good. And I might also just Google the, if I have my notebook, like you saw, I have like the blank spaces here. So I might just Google how to say welcome or hello or happy birthday. Okay, let's try. Welcome for spotting. Happy birthday. So I Google, no, I try use these translators and then I write here. Or I just go through the different news articles and I use Neurotolga or now Google Translate to translate the content. And I also used to use this a bit more before finding out Neurotolga. This is an online dictionary. So they don't have English here. It's from Finnish, Norwegian, Swedish, or even Spanish to Northern Sámi. So, for example, if I want to know how to say reindeer, I write poro, which is reindeer in Finnish. Then I click. Okay, here there are quite many. Okay, because Northern Sámi has a lot of words for reindeers according to their different characteristics. So this is the basic word for reindeer. Oh, there are so many. Okay, let's take this one. I click it and I can see how it's declinated. So this is actually still a good resource because if Neurotolga or Google Translate, yeah, they are good for phrases, complete phrases. But if you want to find the declinations of entire or conjugations of entire nouns or verbs, then this is a really good resource. And many years ago, I saw this in the news. Sano se saameksi. It means in Finnish, say it in Sami. And what's your name? Mikä nimesi on? Now it shows here in Finnish and here in Northern Sámi. And when I click, you can hear how it's said. Here it's in Northern Sámi. You click here and it gives you the translation in Northern Sámi and here in Skolt Sámi. And this is quite good, but it's pretty limited. Still, it's a cool resource for beginners just to go through these things. But yeah, need to know Finnish. And there are some additional resources here. Like this is the fast guide to Sami culture, and there are some cool information here as well. But next time we will go through chapter number 1, greetings. And it's going to be a bit different. It's going to be more about the vocabulary, the grammar there. But this was the first episode of my new study blog in Northern Sámi. So I wanted to first tell you like about the alphabet, but also about the Sami people and Sapmi, the Sami homeland, because it's important to know these things. If you learn the language, you need to know also the culture and the like context and like where this language is spoken. But yeah, send me in the comments any comments you have, some um, additional information about the things that we discussed today. But yeah, that was all for today, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye.